All right, here we are, brand new Farming Simulator 25 with brand new start. We're at the usual starting farm for Riverbend Springs, which is an awesome map. But we're going to do things a little bit different. Not going to start here. As you can see, I bought the new truck in the store, the International, painted it some cool blue. We're going to take a trip over to the farm that we are going to start at. Take a little tour of the map as we do. This map is really cool. I'm trying to play this. I always like starting these maps with a truck like this because it seems like every farm would have an old truck like this. You can go around town in. Here's the main town. Store is right over there. Here. The thing with this Farming Simulator 25, traffic seems very improved, but the AI of the traffic seems to have a death wish and want to kill you for some reason. They can jump right out in front of you as you're driving a big tractor with a trailer and try to kill themselves, so that's always fun. Alright, river here. Our farm is up here to the right. One of the other really cool farms that's around this map that has a starting house and some barns and sheds and stuff, but did a little modification. So we are starting this on easy economic difficulty since it is rather challenging to begin with, as is, I would imagine, farming. This is the place right here. I love that gravel down as you drive over it. Sounds very realistic. Alright. I'll give you a little farm tour and what the starting equipment is and how I modified the farm here. So it's pretty much the same where we're at. If we look at the map here, we are over on plot 66 and 65. So that's over on the east side of the map. So I kept the same farmhouse, pretty much the same barn, although I replaced it because there's a big boat thing in the middle of the barn as you buy this property that makes that barn almost useless. So changed that. Took out all the little doodads and things that were in here because they had some rice greenhouses and stuff. Replaced that with this is a mod barn set. That's very fun. I get this every single time. They had this in Farming Simulator 22. And I started off with the same equipment that you start off in the main farm map here. So it's the Massey Ferguson 8570 combine with the grain head. And I got this Challenger 200 horsepower yellow thing mid-size tractor with the feeder, the cultivator, and the John Deere 3650. It also starts you off with this little trailer that I just painted orange because orange is awesome. Love orange. And then also, of course, gave myself the international pickup truck here, but just painted it blue. So we also have put in a grain silo here that wasn't on this map and a fuel tank. There's a lot in this map of forested pathways I haven't even explored, so that's a lot of stuff up there. Here is the barn. Not sure what we're going to use this for yet. Probably a lot of hay storage. Nice little swing set for the kids. Here's the main farmhouse. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is standard. Jump off this little rock ledge. We start off with two fields. This big one, 65, that is currently full of corn that is growing. And then we have an empty field over here. About to figure out what to plant in there. And then we have, I put in this windmill that does a well so you can get water. They just changed in the new patch where this doesn't cost money. This was costing like $800 every time you go to fill up a water tanker. So our first order of business is figure out what we're doing. So my goal is to make a farming empire based upon two things: cows and bread. So to get there, we're going to build a grain mill, a bakery, a dairy, uh, cow farm, which are super expensive, a dairy. We're going to need bigger tractors, lots of equipment, lots of stuff. It's going to take millions of dollars. So to get there, our secret weapon is lettuce. That's right, the overpowered lettuce production in greenhouses. They should really nerf lettuce. Lettuce is so OP. So, first thing that we're going to do is move our truck here out of the way because I'm going to build a couple of greenhouses. Greenhouses are always so profitable and a thing that keeps you through the early game. So right here, go into the build menu, flip over to greenhouses. Where are they? They're in factories here. Here we go. And these guys up here, the tarp greenhouses, they're cheaper, but they are so slow. So I always like to spend a little bit extra money and get the glass ones. So start off with a couple of these. And what I like to do, the sell point on these things, or the place that it produces the items inside the greenhouse, is over on the left as we're looking at it here. If you plop these two right together, it's really hard to get the products out of there with a little forklift or a telehandler. So I'm going to flip these around so that the water tanks are like that. And then put enough room so you can get a tractor and a water tank in the middle of them. Then they will spawn all their stuff right here on this side, so it's much easier to grab. So let's run in here. The production point button is so fidgety in these. Okay, we're going to pop both of these into lettuce production. Then, of course, the first order of business is going to be to buy a water tanker to fill these up with water. All right. So let's run in here and grab a water tanker. Down in animals. Could go with this one, but I like to go with this guy right here because a little bit bigger, a little bit easier to handle, and we can use this one for milk in the future. Yep, chrome is pretty. We'll keep it chrome. Nice and shiny. Then the other thing we want to do, since we're going to be producing a lot of lettuce, eventually other things, it takes a lot of loading of crates and things. You get like a little forklift, or you can put something in front of one of the tractors here, but that is just not as cool. Since we're starting off with the $250,000 that you usually start with on medium difficulty, I'm going to spend a large chunk of that right now on something that is just very fun to have every single time. And since I started doing this, I cannot live without a telehandler. They're just so cool. So, could go with one of these, Merlot. I like this guy. Yes. Beautiful. And let's see the tires. Ooh. Yeah. Snazzy. Okay. Let's buy that one. And we'll also need a pallet fork for that. There we go. Grab this one. Okay, so all those stuff is just past it. Dang it. There we go. There's our telehandler. What's really cool with this one, it can do a lot of farm work as well as picking up pallets because it's beefy. So you need it in trailers, cultivate stuff, bales, it can do it. And what's really fun about this, oh yeah. I don't know why, it's just cool. Alright. Let's grab our pallet fork here. And grab our water tanker. Lights on. And we can head back to the farm. So here we are back at the farm. As you can see, a little extravagant telehandler purchase really pushes down on money, so we're already down to $18,000. So we need to start making money here. Bring this over to the windmill here and start filling it. The windmill is flipping slow at filling water. Oh, where is the trigger point here? This side, I think. There it is. Look how slow that is. We might in the future be running this down to the river somewhere to fill it up. Probably is faster to drive all the way down there, fill it up, and drive it back than to sit here and watch this slowly go up. While we're waiting for that, let's see when corn can be harvested. October, so 2 months away. We need to figure out how to do that. But we don't want to have that as corn going forward. It would be a shame to plow it all, because we really want grain, some type of grain in there for our bakery. Build one of those cheap grain mills to get things going. That's all next season. So figure out how to buy a corn header or something there. water in there. Our lettuce started growing. Crazy that lettuce is so much, and here's why lettuce is overpowered. Go into the prices menu and look down here at lettuce. It peaks at $3,300 a crate, which is insane because most of the other ones of things that you can build inside a greenhouse are like $1,500. But it has like the same grow time, so you get a ton of lettuce, and it sells for a lot. So it really builds up when you get 2 greenhouses going for a full year of production. Sell at the high point, January, February, make quite a bit of money. This one's 8,000 water, which let's see how much it uses in 1 day cycle here. So see, lettuce takes 4 water per, it does that, so it uses about 4,000, what is that, 4,032 units of water in 1 day. So we're good for almost 2 days here. They're still up in a bit, so let's check here the calendar because we want to get some grain in the dirt here soon. So what do we got coming up where we can plant? Plant canola. Next month would be barley. Should be better. Where's wheat? Wheat does next month. That would be a good one for a grain mill that we can eventually get. Start saving that up. The other thing would be oat, which doesn't do till the spring. So corn doesn't harvest until dang October. So what we can do, since we're all set up, is sleep and take our little tiny field over here and we can drill that with wheat, then wait a couple of months here and harvest our corn, which we might need to rent a harvester, so all our profits might go to renting a harvester for that because this Massey Ferguson is not compatible with any corn header at all. So we got to rent a new harvester just for this corn, so all our profits might go to that. But once we get that corn and we sell it, we can then drill this field with oats in the spring and be ready to go. So what we're going to need to do is, should have bought those seeds when we were at the store. What we're going to need, buy some seeds here. Let's just get the bags here. That's easier with the telehandler. And let's buy 2 of them just to have around the farm. And we can be all ready for that. So let's get in our telehandler, drop this guy down, go grab some seeds from the store. actually. Just for fun, let's put it right over there. There we go, look at that. I didn't know, I thought I had to get in the tractor to hit fill, but I guess not. That's cool. Pull back. Let's check that calendar again. So we want to put wheat in that little field that is next month. So we'll probably go ahead and sleep, drill that field. I also need to get some fertilizer, dang. Running out of money here already. All right, let's run up here. Nice old farmhouse. Every door creaks in it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna have to buy or rent some type of fertilizer machine, like the ones that go on the back of the tractors. I don't know if we can afford that. Actually, let's just check how much that thing is. Where is it? So getting used to this new menu here. There they are. Oh, 25,000. Oh my. That one's also nice because you put lime in it too. We do have periodic plowing needed, rock removal, weeds. Don't have lime enacted though. So this is probably the one that we will want to get. Really want to avoid taking out loans, but we'll need to in this first little bit. So there we go. All right, let's jump in this guy. Challenger MT655. Start making money. This is one of the first tractors I want to replace because where's my new harvester already? Look at that. Wow, that's distracted. I love the new GPS. It's so nice when you're doing this because you always miss a line before, so the steering assist here on the headland. Let's see what they're doing there. Let's put this 90 degrees. $180? No. Okay. 90 degrees. Yep, I'll figure it out. Cedar. Turn that guy on. And here we go. Okay. Now have the first field planted with wheat. That is great. Got my little mess up over here. Grab this really quick. And that should about do it for our first episode. So, what we're going to do next time is get a way to get a corn header and harvester and harvest all that corn, fertilize that, take our next steps for our dairy and bread empire. Thank you so much for taking a look. Talk to you next time.